Welcome back to English from A to Z, English in real life. So let me ask you something. Have you ever felt stuck? Like you're in a vocabulary rut? You know a ton of English words, but you find yourself using the same simple ones over and over? You know the ones. Good, sad, boring. Well, that feeling is called a vocabulary plateau. And today, we're going to talk about a really powerful method to smash right through it.
This quote from the amazing channel English with Lucy it says it all, doesn't it? I mean, think about it. When the word you're using to describe something totally uninteresting is itself kind of uninteresting, yeah, that's a pretty big sign that it's time to level up your language game.
I bet you do. We've all been there, right? You're trying to write an important email, or maybe you're just telling a friend a story, and you're stuck. You keep reaching for good or sad or happy, and it feels so limiting. It's like you can't quite get the exact feeling across, that perfect shade of meaning you're aiming for. It's frustrating. So this problem, this feeling of being stuck on a linguistic treadmill, it actually has a name. It's called the vocabulary plateau. Now, here's the secret. The way to get past this plateau is not what you think it is. It's not about memorizing endless, random lists of words from a dictionary. Come on, let's be real. That's super inefficient and, frankly, tedious. The real key, the game changer, is having a smart, repeatable system. So you're probably thinking, okay, a system. What is this system? Well, let's break down this method for getting more out of your vocabulary. It's actually a really simple 4-step loop. First, you start with a basic word you use all the time. Then you group it by category, like emotions or descriptions. Step 3, find some more advanced synonyms for it. And finally, and this is absolutely the most important part, you have to see them used in context. This process builds what I like to call a mental web of words in your brain, connecting them all together so they're way easier to remember and actually use in a conversation. All right, enough theory. Theory is great, but it can be a little abstract, right? So let's make this real. Let's put this method into action and upgrade some super common words right now. We're going to start with the word from our opening quote, boring. It's a perfectly fine word, gets the job done. But you know what? We can do so much better. So think about it. Was that meeting just boring, or was it dull because nothing exciting happened? Is that room boring, or is it drab because it has no color, no life? Is that task at work boring, or is it tedious? Long and repetitive and just monotonous. See? Every single word adds a whole new layer of precision. Okay. Next up, here's a word I think we can all relate to at some point. Angry. I want you to think of these words like a ladder of intensity. You might start off annoyed, then you get enraged. Then maybe you become furious. And what's at the very top of that ladder? Livid. That's when you are absolutely boiling over angry. Using words like this is how you give your expression real depth and power. Okay, let's do one more, but let's switch to the positive side. Because let's face it, there are a million different ways to be happy, right? So, are you just in a pretty good, pleasant mood? Then you're feeling cheery. Did you just get some absolutely fantastic news that has you over the moon? You are elated. Or are you feeling this bubbly, almost childlike delight about something? That, my friends, is being gleeful. Each word paints a totally different, more vivid picture. So we've seen how to do it, but the big question is why? Why is this system so much more effective than just trying to memorize a list of words? Well, it all comes down to a little bit of brain science. It's really all about how our brains are built. We are actually terrible at remembering random, isolated facts, but we are absolutely brilliant at remembering things that are connected to each other. So this system doesn't just hand you a lonely list. It helps you build this powerful, interconnected network of meaning. And the benefits are just so clear. You're building these strong mental connections. You're grouping words into categories so they're easier to find in your brain. And because you're learning them in context, you're not just learning the definition. You're learning the word's personality, its nuance. You're learning how to actually use it correctly out in the real world. And that right there is the heart of this whole thing. This is the big takeaway. The goal isn't just to have a bigger vocabulary, it's about having a more effective one. It's about being able to reach into your toolbox and pull out that one perfect word that captures exactly what you mean, making everything you say clearer, more vivid, and way more impactful.
So, I'm going to leave you with a little challenge. What basic word will you upgrade first? Is it good or big? Maybe interesting or sad? Just pick one. Apply this 4-step method, and you can start building a much more powerful and expressive vocabulary literally today.